Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome to Zero to Freedom. It's Josh, and today we're diving deep into something that, let's be honest, we all want more of money in our savings accounts. We're not talking about complicated financial jargon or strategies that require a finance degree. No sir, we're talking about 5 incredibly simple yet powerful money hacks that you can implement right now to seriously boost your savings in 2025. I've seen these work time and time again, and if you're looking to add an extra $500 or even more to your monthly savings, you're in the exact right place. So grab a coffee, maybe brew it at home after this video, hint hint, and get ready to take some notes. Because what I'm about to share isn't just theory, these are practical, actionable steps that can transform your financial outlook. We're gonna break down each hack, show you how it works, and give you the exact blueprint to get started. The goal here isn't just to save a few bucks, it's to build sustainable habits that will serve you for years to come, helping you move from zero to financial freedom, one smart decision at a time. Forget thinking that saving significant money is out of reach or too difficult. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's about working smarter, not necessarily harder, with the money you already have. These hacks are designed to be easy to integrate into your daily life, almost like setting your savings on autopilot. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies that, when combined, can make a massive difference to your bottom line. So let's get right into it and start making your money work for you. Alright, let's kick things off with hack number 1, the pay yourself first method, supercharged with automation. Instead of budgeting what's left over after spending, you need to make saving the very first bill you pay each month. Before you even have a chance to think about spending that money on a new gadget, a fancy dinner, or anything else that catches your eye, a portion of it should already be whisked away into your savings or investment accounts. This is where the power of automation comes in, making this process almost invisible and effortless once it's set up. As soon as your paycheck hits your bank account, automate transfers. A fixed percentage of each paycheck goes straight into a dedicated savings account, preferably a high-yield savings account to make your money work a little harder for you, or into an investment account like a Roth IRA if you're thinking long-term tax-free growth. You don't see it, you don't touch it, it just happens. Let's put some numbers to this. Say you earn $3,000 a month after taxes. If you decide to automate, let's say 10% of that, that's $300 immediately going into your savings or investment vehicle. If you can stretch that to 15%, now we're talking $450 per month. That's $5,400 a year just from this one automated habit without you having to actively make a decision to save each and every time you get paid. It removes the willpower component, which, let's be honest, can be a bit unreliable for most of us. The beauty of this method is that it forces you to live on the remaining amount. Your brain adapts. Okay, hack number 2. This one might sound a little cliche, but stick with me because the numbers don't lie, and we're going to put a little spin on it. We're talking about turning your daily coffee run or any similar small frequent indulgence into a saving superpower. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up your beloved latte forever because let's be real, sometimes you just need that coffee shop vibe, but we need to be smart about it because those little expenses add up like crazy. Let's break down the math on a typical $5 coffee. If you're buying one of those every workday, that's 5 days a week. So, $5 times 5 days is $25 a week. Multiply that by 4 weeks in a month and you're looking at about $100 a month, or $1,200 a year, just on coffee. That's a significant chunk of change that could be going towards your savings goals, your investments, or paying down debt. It's easy to dismiss it as just $5, but it's the frequency that gets you. So here's the challenge. Instead of completely eliminating it, which can feel too restrictive and lead to you giving up, try a phased approach. Challenge yourself to brew your coffee at home just 3 days a week. If you save $5 each of those 3 days, that's $15 saved per week. Over a month, that's an extra $60 in your pocket, or rather in your budget jar or savings account. That's $720 a year just from making a small tweak to your routine. It's about conscious spending, not deprivation. And the best part, this habit can be scaled and applied to other areas of your spending. Alright, moving on to hack number 3. And this one is about as close to effortless savings as you can possibly get. We're talking about using roundup apps or features that many banks and fintech companies now offer. Think of apps like Acorns, Chime Save When I Spend feature, or similar services. The concept is brilliantly simple. Every time you make a purchase with your linked debit or credit card, the app automatically rounds up the transaction to the nearest dollar and transfers that spare change into a savings or investment account. Let me give you a quick example because it's so straightforward. Let's say you buy that coffee we were just talking about and it costs $3.75. The app will round this up to $4 and that extra 25 cents is automatically swept into your designated account. Or maybe you buy groceries for $58.20. It rounds up to $59 and 80 cents goes into savings. It's literally pennies at a time. But here's where the magic happens. Those pennies add up significantly over hundreds of transactions throughout the month. You might be thinking, come on Josh, how much can I really save with just spare change? And that's a fair question, but you'd be surprised. Most people make dozens, if not hundreds, of card transactions every month, from gas and groceries to online purchases and bills. Each one of those becomes a tiny savings opportunity. For many users, these roundups can easily accumulate to $50, $75, or even $100 per month in what essentially feels like found money. The beauty of this system is its passive nature. Now for hack number 4, we're taking a look at a classic savings challenge that many of you might have heard of, but we're giving it a strategic twist for 2025 to make it even more effective. I'm talking about the 52-week saving challenge. The traditional way this works is you save $1 in week 1, $2 in week 2, $3 in week 3, and so on, all the way up to $52 in the final week of the year. It's a great concept, but it has one psychological flaw for some people. The problem with the standard approach is that it gets progressively harder as the year goes on. You start easy, but by the time you hit November and December, when holiday expenses are often at their peak, you're suddenly faced with needing to save $48, $49, $50, $51, and $52 in consecutive weeks. That can be a tough ask when your budget is already stretched, and it's often when people fall off the wagon with this challenge. So for 2025, we're going to flip it on its head, introducing the 52-week saving challenge. With this method, you start big and then taper down. In week 1, you save $52. In week 2, you save $51. Week 3, $50, and you continue this pattern, decreasing the amount you save by $1 each week. So by the time you get to week 52, you only need to save $1. This front-loaded approach has some significant psychological benefits. Alright, we've made it to hack number 5, and this one is all about plugging those sneaky leaks in your budget that you might not even realize are there. I'm talking about performing a thorough, and I mean subscription audit. In today's digital age, it's incredibly easy to sign up for streaming services, apps, software, gym memberships, subscription boxes, and all sorts of recurring monthly or annual charges. And it's just as easy to forget about them. These small individual charges might not seem like much on their own, $9.99 here, $14.99 there, but when you add them all up, they can amount to a surprisingly large sum of money draining from your account every single month. This is money that could be working for you in savings or investments, but instead it's often going towards services you barely use or have completely forgotten you're even paying for. It's time to take back control. Here's your mission. Grab your latest bank statements and credit card statements from the past, say 2 to 3 months. Go through them line by line and highlight every single recurring charge. Make a list. Don't just think about the big ones. Look for those smaller, less obvious subscriptions too. You might be shocked at what you find. That free trial you signed up for 6 months ago that quietly converted to a paid subscription? Yep, that's on the list. Once you have your complete list of subscriptions, it's time for the ruthless part. For each item on that list, ask yourself 2 critical questions. First, am I actively and regularly using this service? And second, does this service genuinely bring significant value or joy to my life that justifies the cost? There you have it. 5 simple hacks to boost your savings by $500 or more each month in 2025. We've covered automating your savings to pay yourself first, tackling those daily coffee costs, leveraging roundup apps for effortless gains, flipping the 52-week challenge for better success, and conducting a ruthless subscription audit. Each of these on their own can make a difference, but when you start combining them, that's when you really unlock some serious savings potential. Which one will you try first? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear which hack resonates most with you, or if you have any other cool savings tricks up your sleeve. Remember, building wealth and achieving financial freedom isn't about some secret formula. It's about consistent, smart habits. It's about making small, incremental changes that compound over time. These hacks are designed to be accessible and actionable for everyone, regardless of where you're starting from. The key is to start. Pick one or two of these strategies today and implement them. Don't wait for the perfect time, because that time is now. If you found this helpful and you want more no-nonsense guides on personal finance, building businesses, and effective money-making methods, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. And of course, hit subscribe and ding that notification bell so you don't miss out on our weekly faceless guides. And before you go, don't forget to grab your free Zero to Freedom Budget template. The link is in the pinned comment below. It's a great tool to help you get started and track your progress. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.